Hello, hello, hello. Colton, go ahead and put the ice in the bucket. This way it has time to get really cold. Yesterday, Colton and I was challenged to do an ALS ice bucket challenge by a wonderful friend, Nan Hayes, who so happens to be the mother of Colton's favorite Maryland basketball player, Eric Hayes. I used to look at these videos and think they were really cool because of the awareness they brought to ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. I thought that, but to be honest, in the back of my mind, I prayed no one would ever challenge me. That is until Nan challenged me, and I realized this is my 5 minutes to inspire someone to give to something so worthy. I first would like to take a moment to speak of a wonderful friend, one who I actually seen at Walmart the other day. His name is Randy Floyd. Randy has been living with the diagnosis that he has had ALS since 2012. Now I would like to read something from his ALS donation page. This is from Randy. ALS has affected my family for many years, as far back as I can remember. As a child, it started with my grandmother on my mother's side and has taken the lives of 12 of my family members so far, with 6 more of us living with and fighting it now. I watched my mom suffer and die from ALS at the age of 47. My twin brother and sister, Michael and Michelle, was only 12 years old at the time and still lived at home with her and took care of her on a daily basis, along with other family members that helped out. But 12-year-old kids shouldn't be doing that. They should be playing sports and enjoying school, playing with friends, and doing the things kids do. But they didn't. They were feeding, bathing, giving medicine, and taking care of mom. And I never heard them complain about it. I remember years ago thinking that people at the age of 50 was old. But I'm 51 now, and in my mind I'm still young, still a young man, but my body tells me I'm not. I am already at the point in my life where I can't do a lot of things that I used to do, or things that I always wanted to one day, because ALS. I am dreading the day that my loving and wonderful wife and daughter has to do everything for me, like feeding me and waiting on me all the time. It is not supposed to be like that. I'm the husband, father, and brother that is supposed to take care of my family. But unless God performs a miracle in my life and heals me, that's not going to happen. That is the reality of what this disease can do to a family. I would also like to mention that since Randy has written the above, what I just read you, other family members have become affected by this and diagnosed with it. Others have also passed away in his family. I would also like to add that there are family members in this family that are afraid to get tested because they're afraid of knowing what the reality is. They don't want to know. So now my challenges. I would first like to challenge all of Surry County. We live in a community that has a family that has lost so many to this disease, and we need to step up and take care of our own. Yes, there has been much support for Randy and his whole family, and they truly, truly appreciate it. But I, for one, know we can do better. I am not asking you all to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, but I am asking you to give to Randy's team called Floyd Fighters at the link below. I am giving, and I will be upfront with it, I am only giving $25. That's all I have at the moment. The reason I'm telling you is because no amount is too small. Whether it's a quarter, a nickel, a dime, a penny, $1, $5, $10, whatever the case may be, try to give something. It all adds up. Now to the people I challenge. First, I would like to challenge one of the most giving businesses in this community. One that always leads the way when it comes to helping out our community. I challenge the owners of 13 Bones. Angie, I will leave it up to you to get the rest of the owners involved. And thank you for doing what you do for this community. I know you have personally been affected by ALS, by losing your grandmother to this disease. I know that you will take the lead in this and carry it a step farther. My next challenge is to my niece, Brittany Andrews. Brittany, you're a beautiful girl. I hope that by you doing this challenge, you'll take the time to read on it, learn about it, and become involved just like everybody else is. My last challenge is to a young man who is fighting his own fight, which has nothing to do with ALS. It's to Taylor Mountain. Taylor, we love you. And we're here for you. And I know you can't do this ice bucket challenge. So I'm challenging you in hopes that your friends will take the lead and pick up your slack on this. I'm sure you'll get a kick out of watching all your friends pour buckets of cold water all over their head. Colton, my little boy who's looking silly right now with a little thing on top of his head there, wants to challenge a few people as well. Who do you want to challenge?
Trip
Macmillan,
Luke Bruner, and Abby Smith.
Okay, in case you didn't hear him, Colton wants to challenge Trip Macmillan, Luke Bruner, and his cousin Abby Smith. Luke and Trip were on his baseball team, so I expect you guys to take the lead. We put the ice in the bucket to begin with. That way it'll be good and cold when we do this. So here we go. You gonna pour it on me? I'm gonna pour it on you, right? Huh? You pour it on you first? All right, here we go. You ready? Come right over here. Stand in front of the camera, right here. Here we go. You ready? Count to three. Count to three.
1, 2.
All right, you gonna get me now? Can you pick that up? Pick it up. Here we go. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Why'd you have
Yeah,
to
that's
shut
cold.
Why'd you
Guys, all joking aside, ALS is not a joking matter. Please take your time to educate. Please take your time to help the people that are fighting this disease. Together, everybody can find a cure. Thank you.